You are watching the Hot Springs Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Hello Hot Springs, the weekly television show that brings you everything about Hot Springs, past, present, and future. Hey, this is John with the Hot Springs Broadcast Network. Now, this week's episode of Hello Hot Springs features teens from around Hot Springs talking about what they like about in town. We're going to have 2 teen episodes, and I think the other one is going to be broadcast next week, where it talks about racism and bullying in Hot Springs schools. But for this week, we're going to start off with one with a different set of teens that are talking about what is cool to do in Hot Springs and what they like and what they would like to see from the eyes of a teenager. My son, Daniel Cooksey, is the host, and we shot it on a Sunday night. And here's that episode now. Enjoy the teens talking about Hot Springs.
Hi, my name's Dan, and my news is real. I'm here with Hot Springs Broadcast Network, and I'm here with some teens from Hot Springs. We're going to be talking about what Hot Springs has to offer for them. And we're going to start off with introducing them right over here.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Malin. I am 13 and I go to Lakeside Middle School.
Hi, my name is Pike Williams. I am 13 and go to Lakeside Middle School.
My name's Dan. I'm actually homeschooled. I'm homeschooled.
I'm Hannah Newcomb. I'm 15 and I go to Hot Springs High School.
Hi, my name is Ashlyn and I go to Little Rock Central High.
Hannah, can you just tell us some things you like about Hot Springs?
We have a couple of, different spots where you can go go-karting or mini golfing. I think we have 3 different spots to go-karting, which is also pretty fun. You've got all different kinds of stuff to do there. Downtown has a lot of cool stuff, little shops and ice cream. Everyone loves ice cream. So.
That's true.
Got the little Arlington, go sit on the patio, have a Shirley Temple.
Only $2.
Only $2.
And
$3.50 in case there's tax.
Yeah, and we have a lot of little festivals down there too, like Arts in the Park and Hot Water Hills, and on St. Patrick's Day we have Valley of the Vapors. Cool. Everyone loves Valley of the Vapors.
Oh, yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yummy.
So Pike,
Yeah.
What are some cool things that you do?
So I'm a mountain biker, so I love the Northwood Trails in Hot Springs. I like to ride the Northwood Trails and the Cedar Glades Trails because they're all pretty fun. They're fast and some of them are technical, so yeah.
Awesome. That's pretty cool. What about you, Lindsay?
I like going to Garvin Gardens and walking the trails there. And going on the lake is so fun. My favorite is Washita.
Yeah.
Cannot go wrong with the lakes. Lakes are the best part.
And camping.
Oh, yes.
S'mores.
Now, Ashlyn, you're from Little Rock.
Yeah.
And you're in Hot Springs. You got the best of both worlds.
I sure do.
So what do you do in Hot Springs, and what's different about each place?
Well, in Little Rock you really can't do that much because of a lot of violence. But Hot Springs, it's somewhere where you can come and chill and be with your friends. But, you can walk downtown, walk down the street, and not have to worry about anything.
True. Did you know Little Rock is only the 6th city for the worst violence? It's number 6. It's not that bad.
Well, it's pretty high up there.
It's all right. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's top 10.
And then I guess my favorite place, I met this person right here and this person roller skating at the Hot Springs roller skating rink. It is the people who run it. His name is Don and his wife. I forgot to say, is it Betty?
Betty, yes.
Betty, yeah.
Betty,
So
Don and Betty.
they are amazing people
And cranky.
who love to follow the rules and they tell us the rules. They follow the rules every day. Every time it's open, the rules are number 1.
Yep.
I met Ashlyn there. I met Hannah there. And then I found out Hannah was my neighbor. And I didn't even know that. I was just like, what rock am I living under? The roller skating was pretty fun in the day. We should go next weekend. Yeah. And so that's pretty fun. Now, is there any fun things that you guys do? How did you guys meet?
We met through school.
Yeah, through school.
Oh, through school?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
all right.
let's talk about Lakeside.
Lakeside.
is,
yeah.
I like Lakeside for a couple reasons. We have many? No, we have a bunch of cool technology in the East program and the robotics program. Yeah.
Awesome. What do you like about it?
They offer a lot more options than a lot of other schools do, so you can take different clubs. We have clubs.
Nice.
Those are fun.
What are some clubs you guys are in?
Okay, so I'm in cycling and archery. Yeah.
Archery. That Lakeside?
Yeah.
Besides school, because It's fun sometimes. But you know, what is like with your friends? Like, where you guys go hang out and stuff? Like, where are some places? Like, do you guys go walk downtown? Or do you guys go like hang out at McDonald's?
Oh, you know, like like Hannah said, we sometimes go to like Pirates Cove and all the mini golf places. Yeah, they're really cool and decorated and just a nice place to hang out.
The roller skating rink's a good place. It's I think. I haven't been there for a little bit, but I think it's still pretty fun there. Downtown, summer's right around the corner. The lakes are great. The lakes. You have Lake Washita, Lake DeGray. That's a little bit far, but Lake Hamilton.
Lake Hamilton.
Lake Washita. Did you already say that?
Lake Washita, Lake Hamilton, Lake DeGray.
Oh, Lake Washita.
Like Hamilton.
Did I say that?
Yes, you
And there's a couple places. Going on hikes is pretty fun.
Oh,
with your
yeah,
friends.
yeah, there's a lot of cool hiking trails.
Be in the moment. Don't be on the phone on a
Yeah,
hike.
don't trip over a tree branch.
Little known fact. She was on the phone and started running and fell over a root and rolled down the hill off the trail. Like into a ditch. Great moment. Oh, it was great.
Yep.
Once we all know that Hot Springs is a retirement town, there's some things that the teens wish we could do. You know, if you go downtown, it's fun to walk downtown with your friends, but they're all elderly people just running the stores. But then there's the chill teens that like to go look at that stuff, and then the rowdy ones, there's all types of them. I'll tell you that. Which one are you guys? Which one are you guys? Would you guys
The rowdy
describe?
one.
Rowdy?
The rowdy.
Chill ones?
He's definitely rowdy.
Wild, just, you know, kids on.
Yeah,
My first time I went to Magic Springs, I was probably in first grade, and I went, and I was a little bit scared of the roller coasters at first, but it was really fun, and I got Dippin' Dots.
The
And-
days, yeah.
Oreo.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's cream.
I had the different
Birthday
ones.
cake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're out of there. Get out of there.
Um,
Can't.
the fair came to town recently. I know that's kind of differentiating
Yeah.
from
Oh,
Magic
that's
Springs,
right.
but that was pretty fun. Yeah, there was
For
like
real.
a couple cool rides there, and then I think I had Dippin' Dots there for the first time too. Dippin' Dots. are
Dippin'
good.
Dots are pretty good, man. They're pretty good.
There are some events held at Magic Springs. Like, I remember my mom and I went to this one. It was like this festival. I don't know. It was really interesting, but it was fun.
Magic
Yeah,
Springs.
they have
Magic
Magic Screams
Screams.
in October, which is like a haunted house, scary time
Yeah.
for the
Man
park.
has concerts live.
Oh,
music.
yeah.
I went
Jacob's
and
such-
saw.
oh.
I went and saw Little Big Town when I was like in 3rd grade with my parents, and I was like,
Our biggest person we had was Jacob Sartorius. He got famous for lip syncing.
Being 11.
Lip syncing on Musical.ly. No shade thrown. It's just a fact. He's interesting. Never met the man, but he's cool. He's cool, I guess. But he had a concert there. We had Jacob Sartorius. We had
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina, Little Big Town. We had one of those mariachi
do y'all
bands.
remember Austin Mahone?
Oh my gosh.
R5, the
went and saw
R5.
him.
Yep.
Like super little.
Yep. We had the little mariachi that had a real Mexican mariachi. Is it mariachi?
Mariachi.
Yeah.
Marriott.
I went to.
Yeah, they had one of those original from
Yes.
like Mexico, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And it's really awesome. One of the roller coasters is right next to the stage. So if you ride that ride, you get like a free concert while you're having like a thrill ride. And it's a really big one. It's the wood one.
Arkansas
Oh, yeah.
Twister.
And it
It's
is one
really
of the
good.
only rides that you can like ride at night, like past. That is like one of the.
Then you can see the
Yeah, we
mountains
can like
and it
see
looks nice.
everything.
Yeah.
And
You know, it can get boring sometimes in your town you grew up in for years.
Yeah.
You know everything about the back, ins and outs of your hands,
Yeah.
back stuff. What are some things that you wish we had in Hot Springs, that you wish that like other towns you see, places
Yeah.
that we had?
Yeah, so Hot Springs is famous for the baths and like the hot water, right? So why isn't there like a community pool or something? Like, you know,
Bro,
there's
yeah.
yeah, so the only bathhouses, there's only like 2 bathhouses left with that are used for actually being bathhouses, and one of them isn't even open to the public. And yeah, so
That's true.
yeah.
I never thought about that, man. What about you? What do you know this town too? What are some things that you wish we had in Hot Springs that say like, I don't know, Dallas
Really
has or
tough
something?
question. Well, in Dallas, there's indoor skydiving, which I've always wanted to do that, and it seems really interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Little Rock, there's like trampoline parks and stuff like that. Hot Springs doesn't have any, but you know, I don't think any of the retirement people would like that. But you know, we would, which would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. What about you guys? What are some things that you guys like thought were cool that you saw that we could
I
have?
feel like the only like attractions we have like whenever tourists come here are like the T-Rex golf and like all of that stuff,
The
like the
lakes.
actual attractions or like the lakes and stuff. So I feel like we could have more stuff like, you know, like in Branson they have like just like the roller coasters like on the road, like just one individual roller coaster. Like I feel like a lot of those just around town would be so cool. Like that would be like really fun. I feel like, and we have like all the mountains and stuff here. Like maybe we could have one like up in a trail or something.
One thing. Arkansas is huge. It's a huge state. I don't know how we do not have a drive-in movie theater. As you know, the Majestic burned down. Very sad. It was a really old historic hotel. But now, it's just a big empty lot with like half a building and grass. It's really been vintage looking, you know, could say.
Yeah.
Now, what's something that you think that Hot Springs could put there?
Well, like in Alabama, they have like the hangout for like teens, kind of, and I feel like so much here, like there's so much for like older people, like you said earlier about like T-Rex. That's kind of like the only teen thing that we have, but like the hangouts for adults, but also for teens too. So I feel like they could put something for like young adults, teenagers going in, fun places, kind of like the hangout, and it's downtown, where it's kind of convenient.
That would be super, like, that would be popping because, like, downtown, everyone's, like, downtown in, like, the summer, all the tourists.
And I feel
so
like
if we
we'll
put that,
make it
like, at the
bigger.
end of downtown, it will, like, be so, like, full.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like right, like
Is
it's
it-
like right, like if you like.
Is it like a mini outlets type of thing?
No, it's like
A building?
it's like there's food in there. There's like.
Oh, it's like a big
go-karts.
building and
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
Bro,
hangout,
I know
yeah.
what you mean. I know what you
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
It's like something. It's kind of like urban air a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's not. It doesn't cost that much money.
So, about a year ago, I went to this little town called Ouray, and they had hot springs just like us, and it was really interesting. It was a cute little tourist town, and they had turned their hot springs into like different temperature pools, and so I think that would be a cool thing to go into where Majestic is.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
And just right downtown.
Right
So,
next to that, we're getting a reptile hut.
Do you think they'll have the
Yeah.
Geico lizard there?
Crocodile.
It's a reptile place, man. Oh, look, the little number, little post board is down there. So I think it's
Yeah, yeah.
The alligator farm.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about
Yeah,
that.
everyone forgets
oh,
about
and
that
Whittington
place.
Park. So
Yeah, Whittington.
I don't know if people know this, but up in like New York area, because I'm currently going to be working a summer job up there. They have like town greens. So in like not, it could be in the center of town, it could be on the side of the town. And it's just a big like lawn area where like festivals happen. It's like the center of town. It's a town
Yeah.
green. We have Whittington Park. It's close to what a town green would look like, because I mean places down the south they don't really have town greens. It's just boom, a settlement. But it's like a town green. It's really cool. There's a stream running down the center of it. People run and stuff around it. And right next to it, as you guys were saying, you guys tell about the alligator farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of small, but it's kind of like a miniature zoo, and it's got, you know, like the
Like when you're so
little animals.
like when you're so small, you really it's kind of like big.
Yeah,
like when you're
it's
small.
pretty cool.
I remember when the goats chased me.
Oh my gosh, I used to like make my dad bring me to like where the alligators were and hold them because they're so cute.
Oh, that's right. You can hold the little one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you hold
yeah.
the little baby ones and they won't bite you. Sorry.
You guys been there
You know,
I haven't.
You have? You
No, I haven't been to the alligator farm. No, I haven't.
What? Well, you gotta go.
Okay,
It's pretty fun.
I'll go after this.
Stay away from goats.
Some families have been in Hot Springs for generations. Others have just moved here. Either way, this town has a deep sense of family. In the friends we meet, the places we go, and the people we care about. These values are just as important to Peters Flooring and Paint. At Peters, relationship with customers comes first. This family-owned business has been here for over 100 years and not only shows their committed efforts in customer service, but in their products they sell. From the well-crafted flooring to the high-tech paint and many more.
We love Hot Springs. We love people. You know, we're in a situation where our customers are our friends. I mean, where else do you get to go to work every day and your friends come to see you and happen to be your customers at the same time? That's pretty cool.
Peters Paint welcomes you to their family and also their ability to make your house a home.
So we're gonna play a little game called Have You Been There? All right. So
Alright.
we're gonna. You guys basically raise your hand if you've been there or not.
Okay.
If you haven't been there, you should go there.
been there.
Been there.
Been there, done that. Okay. So raise your hand if you've been there, or don't raise your hand if you haven't. So, I guess raise your hand if you've been to the 4D theater downtown. It's like a little 4D cart thingy. I have too.
Rode every single ride.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's like a digital roller coaster.
Yeah, those are fun.
It's pretty. It's so.
It's pretty cool.
It's really fun to play.
Especially when you're with like a group of people. If you do it by yourself, it's probably pretty lame. But when you have like a big old group of people, your best friends, it's good.
Yeah.
Raise your hands if you guys have been like any of the go-kart places.
Yeah.
All of them.
Stuff.
Yeah.
All of them.
I live to skirt.
Yeah.
Wait, have you guys been to the lakes? Of course you guys have been to the
Yeah.
lakes.
Oh yeah.
Now, which lakes have you guys been to?
Like Washita, like
Every
DeGray.
lake.
Yeah.
Every lake? Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's been like Hamilton.
Do you guys remember back in the day? I don't know.
Back in.
Oh, it's still a thing,
2003.
but I haven't done it for a while. You guys been crystal mining? Who's been
Oh, I've
crystal
done that a
mining?
couple times.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think so.
gosh, yes, I've been there.
It's not in Hot Springs. It's a little
Yeah.
out of town, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Especially when it rains, it's really good.
So, we have in Hot Springs, we have a science museum. It's called Mid-America. As you guys may well know. Now, have you guys been there or not?
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys remember and like about it and stuff inside? Like the cool stuff inside of it
The
stuff.
tunnel.
Well,
Oh,
recently
the coal mining tunnel. Yeah.
They built that little trampoline thing. The little.
Oh, the
big old
net thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's
net where you
pretty
run
Oh,
across.
yeah.
I
They used to
remember.
have that thing. Sorry.
No, you
They used to have that thing by like. They have the Tesla show. That's pretty cool. But they
Yeah.
also
yeah.
they took it out. But they used to have like these little weight things where you like sit on them and you like pull yourself.
Oh,
up.
yeah.
And they like took all those out, which was super
Yeah.
fun. But
I remember they had those little sand thingies where you could push the sand and go back. I would play with that for hours. That was great.
Yeah.
And you do biking
Yeah.
at the what the trails called?
Northwoods.
Northwoods.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the Northwood Trails were just built recently in 2018, 2019, and it's just been a really cool hotspot for like all bikers around the country.
True.
Yeah.
Out of town people coming.
Yeah, so I'm in like an out-of-school biking club called NICA, which is the National Interscholastic Cycling Association.
Okay.
Which
Right,
is so which is a mountain biking club, and we do races around Hot Springs and Arkansas.
Nice. How often do you go on the trails?
We go on the trails about every Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah.
That's pretty good. How long do you guys usually stay on the trails?
Yeah. 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. Yeah. We just ride around.
one of those bikes where they have an ET where it flies.
Never ride at Disney.
For ET.
The bikes.
Is it ET?
That's Star Trek.
wait,
Close?
What's that?
Oh, they were filming a movie in Hot Springs. 2 movies were in Hot Springs, which is pretty cool. The movie Vacation. It's Retirement Town. It's a rated R movie, so older people can watch it. But you know,
Yeah.
they came to Hot Springs. They didn't really show like any like landmarks, but it was pretty
Oh,
cool.
and the one with
Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I don't know what movie that is
That was a big
called,
thing.
but they done shut down half of Bathhouse Road. We also have theaters in town.
Yeah.
We have downtown. We have the Dinner Theater, and we also have the Pocket Theater,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
right down the street from my house, which is really cool. And you guys do acting there, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, we've been in 2 plays.
2?
At the Pocket.
Which plays were that?
Yeah.
That's not how I remember it. That's the name.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
and then Count Dracula's Daughters.
Yeah.
I saw that one. Wait, Paige Weatherford was with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw that one. That was pretty good.
It was Renfield.
You were. That's how I seen you. That's right. Small world.
Yeah.
But so are you guys doing another play coming up soon?
Well, we
think
are
so.
trying out for one at the Central Theater.
Central.
Yeah,
Theater.
yeah.
Where's that one?
It's
Is that the horror one?
it's kind of across from Wilson.
Yeah. Will Cinnamon Shop.
Oh, yeah,
That's a
right,
good
that's
number.
right. What is the
Yeah.
auditions for that?
About
I don't
They're
remember.
coming up.
like 10 days.
Coming up.
10 days. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
something like that. Yeah.
So,
Something like
which roles are you guys like auditioning for and stuff like that? Like, what's the play? What's the play called and
The
stuff?
play is Vintage Hitchcock.
yeah.
Okay, nice.
I don't know what
No. Yeah. It's not really.
You
Yeah.
kind of just go in and audition for as many as you can. And then
Okay, then they kind of pick and choose
Yeah, yeah.
which places. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
We also have some cool events that happen throughout the year. We
Yeah,
have
like-
the bathtub races, which are
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
The running of the
The
tubs.
St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Arts in the Park.
Arts in the Park. Valley of the
Hot Water
Vapors.
Hills.
Hot Water Hills.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some other ones.
The arts. No, is it it's not arts in the park? It's the one where they.
Hot Water Hills. We got that one.
What's the art?
Handmade for the holidays.
Oh, what's it
No.
called? You were just talking about the other night.
Oh, the chili cook-off. I have that.
Oh, that one's
Oh, we have the gumbo thing. Everybody comes up from like
Yeah.
Louisiana, and they have like gumbo and shrimp and stuff, and it's really good. Oh, we have the Blues and Jazz Fest. So if any like teen musicians like those,
Yeah, yeah.
you can go hang out there. It's pretty cool. You got some elderly people that love to talk to you about music for hours.
Valley of the Vapors.
Valley of the Vapors. That's like
Valley of the
more like
Vapors.
underground hippie bands.
Yeah, it's more
Kinda
like
like-
indie alternative. It's more like
They rock alternative bands,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah,
come
yeah.
from all over. We had some from Japan a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So this year we had a couple. They were all over the place. We had a couple California, Florida. They were everywhere. Really cool. They used to sound pretty good too. It's really fun.
it's just a really cool time to get together with like friends,
yeah.
old friends.
And all the
just-
food trucks come out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the new food truck
They're down.
lot.
There's
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a little lot downtown. It's kind of like on going towards Malvern Avenue, but it's like a little food
It's
truck.
right across
lot.
from the Hotel Hot Springs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little like food truck. So 2 or 3 food trucks
truck,
there.
yeah.
We also
truck.
have Hot Springs Mall, which is it's cool.
It's
It's pretty cool.
carpeted.
So we also have in Hot Springs, it's like a Comic-Con. It's like the Hot Springs
Yeah, yeah.
version. It's called SpaCon because we're the spa city because we have the bathhouses. It's called SpaCon. We had some pretty cool people come down. We had Ahura from the original Star Trek. We had Barb from Stranger Things. And we had a couple other interesting people. So many names I can't even remember.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, that came from Teen Wolf came.
Teen Wolf, yeah, and Star Trek. And have you guys been to that?
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
to SpaCon.
Did you guys
Yeah.
dress up?
I dressed up
What'd you go as?
Wonder Woman.
Oh,
I really
okay.
like-
Yeah,
I see you. I think I went as a Star Trek dude once, I think.
yeah.
That's pretty fun. She volunteered. Didn't you volunteer
Yeah,
there?
this school year I volunteered for some volunteer hours for school, and so like basically like just when you go there, it's like 2 or 3 days long, I think.
It's a weekend.
Yeah.
It's like a weekend, and like you go in and you see like all these different people from like all around town. They're like dressed up in like all these cool character costumes and stuff, and they have like all kinds of like arts and crafts you can buy, like all these little knickknacks.
They have
and
a whole
lot of
Lego
different
station.
activities. Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh yeah, the Lego
They have a
station
whole
was
Lego
insane.
side where you can just build Legos. Then they have, it's really cool because like you're walking, you're not expecting, because if some people who've never been to a Comic-Con, you're walking down there and then you open the door and you see like Batman and Stormtroopers walking around. You're like,
Yeah, it's really cool.
it's like all your favorite like reality shit, not reality shows, like movies and stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
like Star Wars, Star Trek, everything just, it's all in one room. And it can't get any better than that, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have to like go to Dallas or go to wherever to go to a Comic-Con. It's right in town,
And it's
which is
not
pretty
super
cool.
expensive either.
No.
It's like a cool little activity thing
Yeah.
you can do.
And if you have your library card, well, if you're a
Yeah.
resident, which a lot of people are, if you're a resident of Hot Springs and you have your library card, you can get it for free. Little life hack. there.
Really?
Yeah. How do you feel about Hot Springs Mall that we have in town?
Well, I feel like it could use an update. It's carpeted.
It is.
A lot of the stores are leaving, and there's not much to do in there. I mean,
Corn Dog King.
these outlet malls, and you're like, oh my goodness, why don't we have this here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
How do
feel
you
like
feel?
that could really help.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the mall?
I really like Super Sandwich. That's the only reason I ever go to the mall,
Pretty cool. Yeah.
because Super Sandwich is the best restaurant.
It's just kind of like with our mall, it's just like, oh, let's go to the mall this week, and you're just like, oh.
Okay.
Like in other towns, let's go to the mall. It's just like, okay, let's go to the mall. Like it's super big, it's super fun.
How do you
It's
feel
not
about it?
here.
It's carpeted.
It's pretty different. I mean, compared to Little Rock, because we have like 2 malls. We have the outlet malls.
You have 3. You have McCain Mall, the outlets,
lot.
Park Plaza.
That's what I just said. But yeah.
You said 2.
What?
Okay.
Different. I mean, they have updated a little bit, but it's more like they really aren't, I don't know, just not updating it in the right way. I mean, they could do so many more things with the mall, more stores,
Yeah.
and make it bigger. That's one thing I wish they did, is make it bigger.
Bigger,
And
outdoor.
Yes, outdoor. I feel like outdoor would make it so much better.
Yeah.
At school, we had this survey about how kids these days, opposed to back in the day, they don't go out to malls and hang out with their friends as much. And it was kind of just a call out to kids, like calling them out and saying that it was based around how kids play too much video games and stuff. And
On the phones a lot too.
yeah. So what I was thinking was that Hot Springs is a pretty safe town. It's not like It doesn't have. It's not number 6 in crime rate. Yeah, it's a pretty safe town. There's fun things to do, like the T-Rex in the mall, even though it's dying.
Multiple times you can do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't change.
Yeah, and there's usually no worries about like your safety or, yeah.
True.
I was in Lowe's, and this guy comes in, and he has this raccoon on his back.
I've met him. He stays in the Kroger parking lot.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
Don't pet it.
Raccoon Man. What happened after that?
Well, I just saw him in Lowe's, and so then we came down the next aisle, and he was just still standing there looking at this one item. And I asked him if I could pet it. He's like, no, it bites. And
I think I was walking downtown once, and there was, I think it was a cat in a bag, you know, like the poodles in bags, but it was a cat, and it was like super fuzzy, and it looked like the owner had done something to it. And
That's not good.
not like that. No, just like made it a little more dog-like, like they wanted a dog, but
They had a cat instead.
yeah. I don't know what that was, but it was kind of funny.
Is that possible? Can animals change, like transform? Like I was a dog.
I want a
What
dog.
about you? You know, we've seen some pretty interesting.
Okay, I don't know if you two remember, but we were driving through downtown, and it was like on the right side where like all the shops are, and we saw a guy dressed in like a Minion suit. Do you remember
Oh
that?
my gosh,
Like the big
yes!
Minion guy?
Was I driving?
Probably.
I didn't see
I
that.
thought that was kind of strange.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Because I think me and you both like looked at it, we were like,
Oh, and there was this one time, we were also driving through downtown, and there was like this car, and it had like all of like the different like little, I think,
the places? Or
Buttons?
art?
yeah, like the buttons and like magnets all over
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
It was like covered. Or just in general, like when you're walking downtown, there's a lot of interesting people
We had
playing or singing.
You got
Or
some pretty
beating on
interesting
drums.
street concerts.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Interesting.
We had the biggest potato come through town.
That too.
A lot of starch.
when did that come?
The St. Patrick's Day parade. It was
Yeah.
at the end.
Think
It
of,
was really big.
yeah.
Like, apparently it's real.
Like how big?
It wasn't real.
Like 60 feet. Well, I don't
You
know.
didn't
It's
see-
big.
it was on
it's
the
like
back of the
18
semi
wheelers.
truck.
Like probably
Yeah.
like as tall as the ceiling.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Pretty tall.
You could fit in this room. Like
You
no,
could
it
fit
was
inside of
big.
it.
do.
When we moved here about 2 years ago, we didn't know about it, and we saw the world's largest leprechaun walking down the street.
And it's the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. We
It's
had
like 92
a
feet or
couple
something, right?
celebrities. You had Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite came. We had Twitch. Who else? Ric Flair. Ric Flair was
that
here.
one guy that Mario,
Where's
Lopez-
Luigi?
Mario Lopez, I think.
Maybe.
He was like one of the
Yeah.
directors for Dancing with the Stars. Probably wrong.
He was like the host. He was like the Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah,
Wait.
he
Dancing
was
with the
with
Stars.
something else. But yeah, he was pretty cool.
Who else do we had? You guys remember any?
Smash Mouth came.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh.
last year. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
I saw that one. It was pretty cool. A lot of people in a very small space though, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. So if you know a friend with like a lot of people like buy the buildings downtown, like none of them are for sale because everybody loves them. But they make like the upstairs like apartments.
Yeah,
So if you know
yeah.
them, then you can like get like a little VIP pass and watch the parade from a little nice apartment.
Rolando's is a cool place because you can go up there and sit and you can look down. And
It's like behind the building, like downtown. So
But
you're
there's
like,
like this little part, and it's like
I never
right
been
there,
to
and then
that.
there's the street.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. You can
But
see
it's
the
kind of
street.
hidden by.
It's
the
hidden,
street.
yeah. And this is that new Mexican restaurant. Oh, what's it called? It's like
Diablo.
I was gonna say
Diablo's.
Diablo's. It's right downtown.
Yeah.
Like smack in the center.
Yeah.
So, what are some cool things? Oh, what's the cool things? What are some things that you appreciate about Hot Springs that you think people should come see, like come move here and stuff?
Yeah, okay, so like it's a big community, but it's also a small community at the same time. So it's
A small
easy.
town thing.
Yeah, a small town. It's easier to like become like have friends. It's easier to like meet new people.
After a while, you start to know everybody, which is kind of
That's
cool.
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Like we didn't even know like we all three lived by each other for the longest time.
I know you guys. What
Yeah.
is that? Hannah, what about you?
Just in general, like if there's not a lot to do, which is most people's opinions, even like going to McDonald's with your friends, like sitting there eating like
For
little
hours.
Oreo blast things, like you
All
know,
shopping off the dollar
it's
menu.
really fun. Like you find ways to have fun, like even though there's not like a lot to do.
Yeah.
But you just gotta be open-minded and have an imagination.
Yeah.
And the stuff to do with your friends, like the T-Rex and then Oaklawn, even if you're not into gambling, it's just fun to watch the horses. You like watch the horses run around. Yeah, it's just, it never gets old. It's great.
One of the things I like is there's different things every weekend, different activities and events. And
It's a very nature place. It's like
Nature place.
Hot Springs was like every other place was just built in middle of nature. Hot Springs is like we have the mountains right around us.
It's a really
We
pretty.
have West Mountain,
beautiful
North Mountain,
West Mountain.
and then
East
it's really
Mountain.
cool.
You can like walk down the
South
street
Mountain.
and it's awesome, just the trees and the green.
Just to be outside, summer is the best.
Yeah.
From like May to like September. No, October is good.
Yeah,
Fall's nice. Then
It
November
gets
it
really
get kind
hot
of
though.
It does.
July.
It does. So that's why mostly people are always swimming 24/7 and
Yep.
sleeping in
And
the
the
like-
tan is real for them.
Well, just
or burning.
Or just sunburns.
Yep. Yep. And not tanning, but it's okay. It's just peeling.
Yeah.
It's good.
So it's a fun little town.
yeah.
So come on down and visit us. We'll love to have you.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page.
Tune in next time.
Thanks for joining.
Adios! And you're watching Hot Springs Broadcast Network.